Hello everybody, this is ponkacheese, and we're gonna play an amazing game of Cities and Knights, Catan on Colonist. And notice we're playing that first, that green player. He's actually, for the last few seasons, the #1 ranked in the world, and um, I know and I've played him a lot, and he is an amazing player indeed. He plays very well. He plays fair. He's a very critical thinker. And I wanted to record this game. I mean, I wasn't going to, but then I'm like, you know what? Since we're playing this guy, let's run it. Let's record the game and let's have fun. All right, let's see what happens. My favorite is to go fourth on the picking, and I'm going fourth. So let's see what happens. And again, I'm going for the win. Doesn't mean anything can happen. He has a good first city, first settlement. Green again, but we have a lot of good options. So let's see. If I put it on the 8-10, especially that 3-1, we're going to be a little stuck, but we kind of mess around with the black and blue, which are not my major targets. Now, black is an amazing player as well. I believe I remember playing black. So let's see. Let's make it a little carefully here. One of the better motions we can make. I'm honestly liking the 6-9-12, even though it's a 12. Brig is not the most important asset. That solidifies the wheat, the 6 wheat for us. And there's a lot of wood out there. I like that 5-8-3, if I'm being completely honest with you. So that's kind of what I would do. But again, I'm worried about somebody and he may take that 8-10 3-1, but he gets stuck in there a little, So that may be advantageous for us to leave that spot. I don't want to get stuck. I just really don't. I hate getting stuck in those situations. So you know what? I'm going to run it the way I would, regardless of how amazing the player is we're playing against. It's still questionable, but let's do this. Let's take this one to the right. What if I do this one to the right? Because there's like an 11-12-3. Who wants that, right? We may get stuck. I'm worried about that. 1 second. And you see, I'm thinking pretty hard. I really want to run this one down. I'm going to try hard here. There's an 8-10. It's a nice spot as well. I'm going to do this. I'm going to really do what I was going to do. So let's do this. Maybe to the right. I just really don't want to do it to the left. Because there's nothing to do there. There's a wood port. So this is the question, is I have to the right here or left here. That's really the only, I'll do the 8-5-3 after. But there's a lot of good opportunity around. But I do think that 3-11-4 may be taken later. And that's gonna stuck us, or the 6-3, 6-3-11. You know what? And Raymond knows us, so I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna take the risk away and maybe give it easy for the 2 settlements. So let's do this and then this, and then here left is gonna be a risky factor because the 8-10 is probably gonna be an option. So let's go up. And again, I don't like maybe that road at the bottom settlement. I could have taken it right for getting more production later on the settlements. Let's keep it this way. At least it's safer. Again, why would players, or good players, whatever, would go roads out into basically nothing? There are ports out there. That would make sense. I would do the same if I were blue. There are ports out there, right? And it's almost like you can have like 2 left and right. You got a settlement there for just a road. And similarly, so I have an opportunity. Raymond's open to a lot of options. We could have taken roads wherever we wanted. My guess will be Raymond will pick the 4-11-9 or the 8-10 3-1, but he doesn't want to get stuck. And I mean, he being an amazing player, I would assume he may take the 4-9-11. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna honestly mess around with it a little bit now. He likes the or, right? But like, I wouldn't do 8-10, and there's a 3-1 port. It's a mixture. So either 8-10, that's also blocking, kind of messing around with those 2 players. 3-1. Yeah, he did that. This is what I would have done. All right, this guy's making me push this. Let's see what happens. I mean, if he gets 11s and 4s start rolling, or maybe that's a good number for us. He got a 9. Okay, we're doing well here. Let's see what happens. At least the city probably we are for a little bit here, so we're not going to lose it because we can do a knight. And I'm going to do a knight at a location where I am able to block, use it against somebody like the blue player. Here out on the left, it's going to be a knight that's useless in a sense. Should I use that wheat right now? It's a mixture, but see, if we 7 out, You know, that's one extra source to reach the 8 cards to 7 out. Like, I maybe would like that wheat. I sometimes save it for kind of saving the city at the end. We'll have at least 4 runs to get it back to us without the robbers, barbarians hitting. So let's do this, and let's not make them wait too long. Let's proceed. The 8 will be a good number for us, especially you see that green 2 rolled. We could have gotten a, you know, we didn't have an 8 or a paper, but anyway, you see I'm excited because I really want to show you this guy. Let me just explain. This guy has the highest percentage win streak right now in the world. Watch. So let me show you how you can check the player. And so, is it our turn? Yeah. So let's do this. Watch. So he has a win streak of, watch this, on cities and knights ranked. Let me just show you. 70.4% win streak. So he actually won another game like 2 recently, and he's even 6th right now in the world. We're like I think 10th or 8th. And that's just playing 27 games. So this is the highest win streak for a high many games played, right? And just imagine somebody playing. He saved his city, so maybe a 10-year-old didn't pay attention. But let's okay, so blue lost the city. Poor blue. All right. We would need, like, you know, get some wheat. Let's see what happens again. Green, I think green has a city. So this is kind of like, because the 5s rolled a lot, enough for him to have, because we have, he's trying to not show him he has a city yet, and he's trying to maybe he needs one more. I don't think he would need another, or if we have 3, right? But he understands that he needs to move around. He can't just get 2 cities and stay with it. Does he have a city? I think. Wouldn't he have a city? He had a 9 roll. Yeah, and that was like the first. I don't want to give him a city. Why he's lacking probably that's a good number for us. Believe it or not, that's big for us because we want to move around. I'm gonna go maybe to the. Where would I take that road? You know, and it's not like we're easily making roads. It'd be nice to take it somewhere. You know, it's either like. What would you do with the road? And also the road, it'd be nice to just get rid of one of the roads so we have fewer cards too. I'm struggling with getting rid of that road. That's a good card for us for sure. Let's do this. And even if we're going to lose a city, you know, it will be again the same one. We just... Man, where would I take that road? You know, because I can take him 8-10. I'm thinking of just like taking it to the right and then maybe later doing something with it. I don't want to go to this loser spots. I don't want to waste... You know, 3-1. What do I do with the road, guys? That's the only question I would have. Like, I mean, I can do but there's that break port. What is that? Let me just do this. Eventually, we can help. I don't know. Hopefully, it's not a waste of a road. And you see the hesitation because it's like, I mean, I should have thought about initially taking that road right. You know, I don't know, but. Because, I mean, it's kind of useless over there, like Woodport. I mean, maybe that's the only thing, but 12? It's all right. We're doing the right thing, I think. We can beat them to those locations, the green, because green doesn't have any brick. We'll see. I'm surprised Raymond's making another knight. I guess blue won't, so he understands that. Yeah, that's a good play right there. Yeah, we need to get some commodities. So an 8 hasn't rolled yet, and that's our most important number, right? 3 hasn't rolled. We're good. We're having some fun. But that 6 was important, right? Because we're like, hey, we can save our city now. If Raymond gets a point, that's gonna be big for us. Why? Because I think like look at this. Even if I could tie knights, I think I want him to go some points up purposely. So that's a good card for us. And we're gonna be kind of you know, smart in a sense. Okay, what I mean by that is we're gonna take a deserter and take a knight away from green. Again, we're playing, you know, top notch here. So, and I'm gonna run it here. And I'm going to leave it. I'm not upgrading another knight, and I'll tell you why. If we lose a city and if Raymond loses a city, that's, you know, that's an advantage for us. All right, you'll see that now. I don't think he will, but good number for us to roll. Oh snap! Yes, yeah, definitely it's extra. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well, that's good. So yeah, we'll have some fun here. And see what I like about, you know, our player is that, you know, Raymond. I mean, what I'm saying is this guy's the best in the world. I would say, you know, Trissy and Raymond, and he understands, you know, he's who he's playing against also. So this guy and I played a lot along. Oh, oh no, we got victory point. The worst thing you can get. Seriously, at this moment, like that's the worst. That's worse than like not getting anything. No, really, like. You guys, the top players, you know, when you get a victory point like that, and we have 5 points now, seemingly so, which is like, now everyone's going to go against me. Not a good thing. It's even maybe worth actually getting a point now, but I'm not going to. We need to lose that. All right, let's do it. Like that's a good thing for us. That Raymond doesn't get the. I'm going to take this off. Yeah. We had to do that. If we want to win, or we're just going to mess around and have some fun, we're going to win, you know. We're ahead, so definitely no question we're ahead right now. But it's not by a lot. And again, 5's roll. City's not impossible for us, and Raymond will get cities easily back too. So, but it's the settlement. Again, another settlement's tough because the brick is kind of like, even now, do I trade for paper? Probably. You know, maybe I could get some. What do you think? I'm hoping for. What I'm hoping for is not the city again. You know, that'll come, but another settlement. Maybe like I'm thinking even about not. Oh yeah, so I'm hoping for that paper metro, the aqueduct. That's a big block for us. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna, instead of getting a brick like you may expect, or some people would do, I'm gonna definitely get a paper here. And I'm going to upgrade that here, and we're going to do 2 papers, and we're going to continue. Right, so again, we're doing well. We need progress cards, and you see, again, we're ahead. Now it may seem like Raymond's way behind, but first of all, being an amazing player, you know, and also, do you see how he has some commodities going for him? What that does is if he gets progress cards, like Master Merchant, you know, Resource Mono, all that, definitely will be helpful for him. It's lucky they don't have. He didn't get that coin for politics, but that's a good card for us actually if we could actually use it. But if we, you know, if you beat somebody with 70% win rate, now guys, I have almost 50%. I mean, you know, but. I'm honestly surprised he got, you know, I remember playing, amazing player, but like 70%, sometimes I wonder, is there like a formula, you know, a little software, he can write, by the way, I think he was like codes or something, but is there like a software where you can actually like get optimal choices based on like, it tells you like, you know, a little, how many cards everybody has, and it could be. I mean, you could like program something, or even like write down. I mean, like what everybody has for every roll. But I mean, who does that, right? So this is amazing stuff for us. This is like the best run we could have. And if we lose this, I mean, honestly, which anything's possible, I feel like we should be ashamed of ourselves, jokingly. So I'll start going for points here now. Especially that they don't have any blue commodities and no cities, and so. Again, we're pretty much ahead. But when you're ahead, that's when you like get busted up too. But yeah, it could be a first loss in a long time for Raymond. Let me show you one more time. 1 second. So to beat 70% win streak, you know how many games you have to win? Let me show you how his history is. Like this guy probably wins like 10 in a row games at times. Watch this. History. It's for fun. First game, he won a game, lost the game, lost the game. Okay. Won a game, lost the game, lost the game. But this could be other games too, like That's a. But let me show you. It kind of doesn't seem too impressive, but if you can do cities and knights only, well, he wins like 10 games in a row sometimes. That's that's what happened. So anyway, gotta be careful with what we get here. All right, so I'm gonna definitely get like a brick. We need a that road building is an amazing card for us, and we may even go to that. What's that thing? The 10-9. That's good for our. But we don't have a. Be careful. We don't have a. Now Raymond again has a city, right? So 1 second. I would want to use my knights, but should have done the 4. I didn't have time to really snap. I didn't have time to think for a little bit. That's a messy move. He's gonna use that knight. Well, that's lucky he didn't. And so we got a point there, I think. Okay. Could have done like a 10. I should have done a 10. I really wasn't ready. Let me go. This is since we're competing so much against. Let's go. Road it to the 9-10. Right. We need to be kind of. We got to run this with the best player in the world here. I honestly, best player in the world. This guy goes to 2,000. Last season 2,080 something. No, seriously, points. And so you know what that means, right? Anybody understand what that means? I mean, that was like, Tristy. I think Tristy maybe is still the best in the world, but these guys, too far off from each other. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I mean, really, we gotta. I don't like focusing on a player, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. That's a big kind of challenge for him, though, because he needed that. He knows, again, I'm not trying to do anything against him, but right. Why didn't anybody steal from me? 1 sec. What happened there? What happened? Who put it? Oh. Did he get upset and like not steal from me? I think he understands that yeah, I would be upset maybe too, but he's good. I mean, look, Green can run this thing like no player can. Look, this guy's has magic. This play. I don't know why he didn't steal from me. I'm confused. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. He has more cities than we do. Look. Again, like anybody leaving, like black, that messes up the game for green because we're ahead, right? And black would be one of the opportune players that could stop me, right? Like kind of, for example, let's say I'm about to get road. They could like talk. Let me explain why I think, and I'm excitedly talking about this. Look, why green is, in my opinion, such a great player. He doesn't talk a lot, like the bargaining, complaining, and like trying to win the game by threats, and still he can win by and be one of the highest percentage winners. That's big. That's not like, because everyone that I know that has better percentage than me, they kind of do that by like, oh, you know what, like I'm going to buy that win, whatever. Are we safe to go 6-11-3, or Raymond's gonna potentially kind of has a what if he has a we'll do what we have to do. Let's go here for now. Let's not risk it too much. I was gonna go to 6-3-11, but I don't know what card he has. Spy. Yeah, he can do like a 2-for-1. Yeah, that's a good card for him. Snap. Alright, let's see what I can give him. So, maybe a wheat or a wheat sheep. What do you think? Let's do a wheat sheep, because definitely not a paper, you know. But yeah, he's got some good cards all of a sudden, you know. And he needs to settle. He knows he needs to settle. Like, that's, you know, and that's a way to do it. We have to, let's go to 6-3-11 if we can, before he gets. I'm glad we have some knights to use, so. Now, just pay attention to green. I'm again, like, best player in the world. He hasn't played in a long time. This is one of the few games he's coming back to play with, so. And we need to get the paper metro, or, you know, definitely put in a 4, what is it? That's a good card for us, let's see. I'm gonna leave green with 8 cards for now. Should we get the metro? Okay, we can do that. Let's do this. You know why I'm thinking? Because first of all, we guarantee that metro for ourselves, but also we don't have to get any knights then. One metro, we can't lose it. So let's do that. Let's do this also. We could do that one for taking that other road, our diplomat. We have to be careful. You see, I'm really just being so careful at this point. It's a good player. I know anything can happen. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now. He knows he needs to use those wheat now. Wheat's for saving the city. So I don't know. That move I wouldn't have done. Say wasting 4 wheats on a cloth. Wouldn't do that. But maybe not many options, you know. I think that me getting that paper metro is a big solidification factor. So. Trying to shut him down in all possible ways. And of course, when I'm kind of focusing on one player, it gives them a little chance to do something. So that's kind of a little bit unfair. Snap. Let's do this. This. Since we have that. Yeah, we are ahead in points anyway. Let's maybe do this one sec. Right, 10 points. Might as well. Maybe has a diplomat or something to slow us down. So only he can lose city because nobody else has. Besides, you know, basically even have a metro. It's not really a city to be able to lose. So he needs 3 knights. You see, poor guy, making him work all over the place. Yeah, I mean, it would be sad if they didn't trade him for that because he has to do that. It's okay. We'll take it. So let's get a brick. It's a point for him too. A 7's gonna mess us up, but yeah, no. And again, the road is not gonna be an issue for us to get. We should probably, unless blue, you know, goes for it as well. So we're gonna go 6. You know, I'm thinking, should I just go 11-3 there? Right. So let me think what to do. Forget the 6. You know, let me do this 1 second. Again, this is just a little bit out of hand for the game. Huh. I'll just settle again. Let's do that. But again, I could have gotten his way too. It's kind of, we had good placements. He did the best he could. Yeah. I'm gonna say something as I feel like. We won this, guys. And he's nice and stuff, you see that? Yeah, he got good game, everybody. And so we did what we hoped to do. All right, I'm gonna put this thing up, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. Have an amazing day, evening, wherever you are in the world. And maybe I'll look forward to recording another game sometime. All right, bye, everyone. Let's see what rank we are really quickly, just so before we continue to go. I'm kind of having a rough season. I always say that, but it's what it is. Let's go see if we changed anything on the ranking. I lost the last 3 games actually. I was kind of doing well, and then I lost 3 games. Let's see what happens. So the last time I'm playing Cities and Knights, I'm 13th now. I went down a lot. See, Raymond went down from 6th to 8th just now. His win rate dropped from 72% to like 68. Just you see that. This is like wow, right? That's his percent rate right here. Where is it? Right there. But this is us. We're struggling a little bit with the winning percentage, but it's all right. Again, those of us who know, like, you have 20-30% win rate and you're an amazing player, so you understand that's not small. All these players are, but this is a little bit like almost impossible, like that 67.9 or whatever, the 72. All right, anyway, everybody have a good day. All right, bye.